Yo, what is up, everybody? Rage20 back with Nightwish, Dark Passion Play, sort of. Half of Dark Passion Play ish. We are here with Last of the Wilds. And after reviewing the lyrics of Whoever Brings the Night more closely, I'm pretty sure it is All Your Love is a Lie. You are, I do think it is but there should be an A in there, which you could easily put in there. I think all these lyrics that in these songs that don't have that like don't put in certain things. Like a great example is Poor Unfortunate Souls. I'm trying to remember what the first. It's in the very first like two bars. I admit that in the past, I've, yeah, something like I admit that in the past I've been a nasty, but then doesn't describe a nasty what? Like just a nasty's not a thing. So I put in the lyrics there, been a little nasty, and it fits. It works perfectly. So she easily could have said, "You're a one-night butterfly." Syllabically, that would have fit in there just fine. Why they don't add these things that make the lines actually make sense? I don't know. But I digress. The other thing I'm going to say about this song, Last of the Wilds, is I was loading it up, wasn't even paying attention, and then I remembered, wait, this is an instrumental song. It's like 6 minutes long. all right. I see you, Nightwish. So we got like a 6-minute instrumental song here. I might have a lot to say, I might have nothing to say. I feel like it's gonna be one of the two. So let's go. Last of the Wilds. Nightwish. Fucking let's do it. Oh, hold on. the notes just kept coming in there like as a whisper, but I was like, any more? Okay, yeah, no, I don't think I've ever heard that song. If I have, I played it maybe once back when I had all the CDs that my friend burned for me way back in the day when people did that. And it might have just been passing through, and I might have technically heard it, but it feels like that's the first time I ever heard that song. I was cool. I was really cool. There was some interesting things in there that I noted. Again, mentioning that this is almost a 6-minute instrumental song, it almost doesn't feel like an instrumental song, and I have that as a note in here at some point, and we'll get to that when we get there. Just throwing that out right out the gate. I couldn't tell from the get-go here whether this could have been influenced from both regions. It sounds either very kind of Nordic or Scottish, like Scottish Highland stuff. I can't tell which one it is, but it sounds like one of those, which is Wilds being in the title, Last of the Wilds. It sounds very open fieldsy, Nordic mythology or open field Scotland music type stuff, and that makes sense to me. But where was it that? Yeah, that. Yeah, I can't tell. I honestly can't. I want to say it's either heavily influenced by Nordic or Scottish. I mean, they're Finnish, right? Most of these members are Finnish. I think one of them at one point is Swedish. I want to say that was Tarja, but I can't remember. But I'm pretty sure they're a Finnish metal band, right? Yeah, I remember. Anyways, so that would make sense. Kind of that general region definitely sounds like that. The flute in this song was fucking banging. Like, I love the flute. Maybe that's because I started out on the flute. I don't know, maybe I'm a little biased, but I love flute. I love a good, solid fucking flute in a song. Where, get out of here, fucking pen. Where it needs to be, when it fits. I love a good flute. Also love a good violin and like rock and metal and stuff. But that's another story for another time. Through a lot of this song, they had an instrument going that sounded like a bagpipe, or at least I think was supposed to sound like a bagpipe, but I don't think it was a bagpipe. That. I mean, if it is a bagpipe, the only reason why I say it doesn't sound like a bagpipe is because it doesn't really have the drone that you expect to hear with the bagpipe. So it's very possible that they just cut that out. It could be a guitar, it could be a violin, or it could be a bagpipe heavily edited through the power of music technology and production. I don't know, but I do love the bagpipe feel, which is also what kind of makes me think Scottish. But that was really cool. I really like that. And throughout most of this song, whenever you'd have the guitar switching with the different variety of instruments, whether it be bagpipe or violin or flute or whatnot, it actually sounded like there was vocals. Like it sounded like there was vocals in the song. Like it sounded either like it was a song that had vocals, but then someone edited the vocals out. Like, this is the instrumental version, but there is a version that has vocals in it. It sounds like a song, just like that. But also at the same time, it sounds like the instruments are playing the vocal line. Like they're being the vocalist. Let's see if we can find out kind of what I was thinking. Yeah, I imagine this would be the chorus or something. That violin the violin and the guitar both sounded like it was doing the vocal line, like, because it is the melody there, and it sounds like it is vocals. And I find that very impressive. To make a song that doesn't have vocals, yeah, I feel like I'm hearing vocals, just not words, and it's very fascinating. It's very interesting. Around 3 minutes here, I swear I heard "Once Upon a Troubadour," which is an old Nightwish song back in their first album, which I really like that song. But I feel like this was, like, if not an homage, like, very similar to the kind of guitar in that song. Yeah. And during the solo they had, my guess is this kind of sounds like, keyboard that on some kind of, like, almost harpsichord setting, but not quite a harpsichord. But yeah, if you go listen to "Once Upon a Troubadour" and you get to the middle, the part where the solo is, it sounds very similar. It sounds almost, I mean, not necessarily the notes, maybe some of the notes, but just the kind of that instrument that they use there. It sounds identical, I believe, and I feel like I want to say, like, that's a callback, or it was unplanned. I do not know. Part of me was also thinking during there that it was almost another shot, kind of like The Poet and the Pendulum. It was kind of another shot at Tarja. I'm gonna just say Tarja because it's easier to say. It sounds better on my tongue. I'm just gonna say Tarja, even though I know it's not how you pronounce it. Anyways, it could have been another shot at her, like, hey, here's how you actually do it, or something. I don't know. I do not know. That was just a theory I had when I was going through there. And around 4 minutes here, last thing I got, somewhere around 4-ish minutes here. There was a point where I kind of really liked how it just got all slow and soothing and smooth. And then, like, the guitar is about to come back in. I could feel it, that guitar is coming back. And then it did. I was like, yeah. Yeah, it's beautiful. While I was listening to it, like, the guitar is about to jump back in. I could feel it. And then it comes back. And then it did. And I was like, awesome. Yeah, that was cool. That was a cool song. I like that. I would probably put this song on again. I don't think this is something I would regularly listen to because I kind of prefer lyrics and the songs I usually listen to again and again, because I love to sing with songs, like when I'm driving to work and whatnot. Even while I'm working, I'll still sing because I got a playlist and I'll just be singing while I work. I don't know if I drive my employees crazy or not. Well, my fellow employees. They're not my employees, but my fellow employees. I don't know if I drive them insane or not with my singing, but I don't think I'm a good singer, but it's whatever. That's their problem, not mine. So I probably wouldn't listen to the song constantly, but it'd be a great song to just have on some kind of playlist that you just listen to when you play games, or maybe doing some kind of building something, or I don't know. It's a nice song. I enjoyed it. So thank you all very much for joining me. Next song we have here, Meadows of Heaven. Meadows of motherfucking heaven. Which, unfortunately, I've listened to 7 Days to the Wolves, because that song is so good. I love that song. That's an amazing song. Fortunately, I've already listened to it, so I don't get to listen to it for the first time and just been like, what is this? This is amazing. That might have been the song that caught me off guard, but like, fuck, this is good. But that's okay. Meadows of Heaven. I only thing I can remember about Meadows of Heaven is when she says the word Meadows of Heaven. I remember that. I remember what that sounds like. I don't remember anything else about the song. So that'll be great to come join me. Hit me up what you thought about this song. Tell me if you know where the theme of everything originates from. Is it kind of like straight from their homeland? Is it just kind of a Scottish or Nordic thing? Like, let me know. If you know, fucking let me know. I'd love to know. So tell me if you agree with me. Tell me if you disagree with me. I'd love to hear. I'd love to chat. And I will see you next time.